Hey guys, alright, back here tonight talking indie comics. Tonight's focus is on Earthbound Grand Prix, books 1 and 2 by Per Berg, or is it Per Berg? I think I've heard it pronounced like that. You guys know I am bad with names, but can you creators out there just all agree to go by Michael? I know it is common and it's freaking boring, but it would make my life that much easier. Isn't that what matters? Yes. He also goes by Narwhal, and not unlike the creator that was focused on in my last vid, I have seen Narwhal in the indie comic spaces on Twitter/X, on YouTube streams, and it was on this channel, Rini Draws. By the way, her channel, she goes deep into comics, comic creation, art, storytelling, world building. If you are interested in any of those things, you will benefit from watching her channel. So yeah, it was on there that Narwhal and her got to talking about his books. I was intrigued. I checked them out and I backed what is basically a tier, a catch-up tier with 1 and 2. And I am so glad that I did, because I thoroughly enjoyed these books. I would say they're in the sci-fi space fantasy genre, one of my favorites. But what's cool is, you know, a lot of times when I'm reading genre books, I can see the influences, which isn't a bad thing. We all have influences. But with this book, I kept thinking, like, I wonder what the influences are. I mean, it's evocative of stuff, but I just feel like that's a sign that you're dealing with something very unique. So yeah, enough of me just standing here squawking about it. Let's get a closer look at the book. All right. So here we have a better look at the covers. They're uniform, obviously, but in a great way. They both adhere to that general design layout, aesthetic. Very cool, and a great idea for a series like this. So yeah, the interiors. Okay, so I have to say, upon seeing early glimpses of Narwhal's work, again, I wasn't familiar with him, but the bits that I had seen on streams, I thought, that looks kind of wonky. But he would get a lot of praise, so I figured, all right, it's probably me. Let me get a better look. So when I started these books, I quickly realized, okay, it's not wonky. It's beautiful. It is stylized and very unique. And he's a great cartoonist. And this style really lends to that. These like kind of dog alien kind of characters remind me of, there's this really cool early 80s animated flick, Rock and Rule, and it was voiced by like notable rock people like Lou Reed, Debbie Harry, the singer for Cheap Trick. I'm blanking on his name right now, but really cool. And it's a little evocative of that, but still, I can't really place the influences. I just know I really love the style. And, you know, there's a variety of great character designs, but of course, as some of you may know, I really feel strongly about the look of female characters, and they are beautiful in this in Narwhal style. I will also say that a lot of the story in these books, it's a lot of exposition and setup, and I know that might sound dicey to some people, but this is exposition and setup done well. It's always entertaining, it's always intriguing, and I'm always curious as to what's going to happen. How are these characters related to each other? Super well done. I cannot wait for the next 4 books in this series. Hell yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that look at Earthbound. I certainly enjoyed sharing it with you. As I often do, I have a companion sketch to this vid up on all the socials. It is inspired by one of the minor characters in the book, and when I say minor, I mean minor in more ways than one, but hey, you gotta go with what inspires you, right? So if that interests you at all, please check it out. That'd be rad. I'll be back soon with more indie related vids. Hope you guys have a lovely one. Be good. Be seeing you. Peace.